Let's get back to the footage.
I feel like this is my answer all the time. Consistency around the paint in that mid-range area. I think that's going to have to be my bread and butter. And
Aliyah, what's it like to go into a second year with Caitlin and kind of knowing each other's game, whereas last year you had to kind of learn on the fly?
yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be better for both of us.
Winning this league, and you need that these days. You know, every team is good, so I'm just excited to see what kind of combinations and pieces that Steph put together to put us in a good position to score.
Did Aliyah Boston just accidentally reveal the Fever's secret weapon during their first team scrimmage?
Of today's scrimmage, not only today's scrimmage, but they also had time to speak with some of these young ladies after the game.
Her comments alongside veteran DeWanna Bonner are spreading like wildfire across social media, and for good reason.
Especially like integrating so many new pieces with the rookies and then all the turnover that we had. I'm kind of impressed.
I've analyzed hundreds of WNBA team dynamics, but what these two said about their teammates during this practice session honestly surprised even me. Stay tuned because I'm breaking down exactly what their comments mean for Indiana's championship hopes this season. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now back to the video. What precisely transpired at the Indiana Fever scrimmage behind closed doors?
Bonner and Aliyah Boston definitely chopped it up with the media. Now, guys, I was shocked today just to see reporters there, you know, with the Indiana Fever office and stuff like that. But as of right now, we just really don't know.
As a four-time WNBA champion with vast experience, DeWanna Bonner is no ordinary athlete. When she says she's never seen anything like this before, you can be sure that something extraordinary happened.
No, the ball wasn't flying all over the gym, so that's the start. But just trying to learn each other's strengths, so it's been a lot of fun.
But it's still going to be interesting just to see what type of offense they end up running, how they run everything.
A diverse range of skill was assembled for this private team scrimmage. All eyes were on the rookie class that has basketball fans giddy, and there were veterans like Bonner with all her championship knowledge and Aliyah Boston fresh off her Rookie of the Year campaign.
So get back to the footage.
I think initially last year, obviously at the beginning of the season, it was a little rough just trying to continue to figure out that play. But now we know exactly how we like to play, how we like to get the ball.
You can tell something unexpected happened after a session when championship descent veterans begin to make bold claims.
With Caitlin Clark back on her team, she had a lot of stuff to say, man. Let's check out what DeWanna Bonner had to say.
We can be a threat on, you know, every level of the court, not just with Caitlin this year. So I'm just ready to put it all together, and it's so crazy because we got 4 days before we play a break.
Was it the amazing coordination that made them unable to speak? A tense moment that demonstrated the team's will to persevere? Or perhaps some rookies are displaying themselves in unexpected ways?
He is not going to see that this year, though. We're going to see a new and improved, I'm telling you, Indiana Fever basketball team, dog.
Off season that's finally here. Season's close. How'd day one go?
It was great. I think the energy was high. It was great to get in the gym and have everyone under the same roof.
In any case, the timing of these remarks is extremely intriguing. Let's not forget that the season is just around the corner. Most teams are playing it cool, lowering their expectations, and concentrating on talking about one game at a time at this point. Rather, the veterans of the Fever are virtually yelling about what they saw.
On the course, so it looks like it's going pretty well.
Yeah, for sure.
One of those ladies, obviously Caitlin. So what's it been like just building that relationship with you two? I saw you kind of messing around with each other on the course, so it looks like it's going pretty well.
The account man is loading up here shortly, and I'm telling you right now, they dropped some more practice, some more scrimmage footage. Looked like someone just dropped 20 seconds ago.
That isn't typical preseason conduct, particularly from seasoned athletes who have seen it all. For years, the Fever have been rebuilding. They have been watching from home for 7 consecutive seasons as other teams vie for titles since they missed the playoffs in 2016. To put it in perspective, That is the WNBA's longest current postseason drought.
So today was the first day of training camp, and Aliyah Boston and DeWanna had a lot to say.
What we like to do in transition, so I think it's just going to make it super easy because we're just going to be able to flow right into it.
People pay attention when Boston begins to use expressions regarding team chemistry that go beyond the typical "we're working well together" cliches.
I feel like that's my answer all the time. Consistency around the paint in that mid-range area. I think that's going to have to be my bread and butter. And
We're sending a message to each and every last one of these teams like, you know what? Y'all can know how we coming. And they're coming to dominate.
After early practices, the majority of teams give you the typical "we're improving" or "lots to work on" remarks. However, Bonner's response implies that something truly startling occurred on that court.
She does a lot for this team, and we understand that. So I think everybody here just want to make her life easier, and she wants to make everybody else's life easier. So
The Indiana Fever ain't wasting no time sending out messages to the league. They ready, bro.
Multiple champion veterans usually don't get excited during a team scrimmage unless they see genuine potential that surprises them. In reality, the veterans and rookies clicked in ways that went against the typical learning curve, which was unexpected. The scrimmage displayed a degree of chemistry that typically takes months to create, according to people close to the club. Even the coaching staff was taken aback by the players' ability to anticipate one another's actions.
by doing the things the right way, and then just being repetitive until you get it right. But
With Aliyah Boston and the Indiana Fever, man. I mean, with this scrimmage, my apologies.
Communicate fluently, and execute plays with accuracy. In conclusion, the Fever is unquestionably at a pivotal moment at this time. This isn't your typical preseason hoopla. There's something amazing going on behind those practice doors when players like Boston and Bonner speak up like this.
Interesting, man, to see DeWanna said she's trying to make Caitlin life easier. Which means to tell me they're coming to protect Caitlin, bro.
it's been great. I think what I've enjoyed the most is being able to have it as a process and not just feel like I'm in it, like right here, not to learn everything right away.
The most thrilling aspect? Not even the season has begun yet. Everyone's perception of Indiana going into this season has been totally altered by these remarks.
First, you know what I'm saying? I told you guys first about that whole motion offense thing. But if that's the case, we just got to look and see how it turned out.
winning this league, and you need that these days. Every team is good. So I'm just excited to see what kind of combinations and pieces that Steph put together to put us in a good position to score.
Whether they can convert their scrimmage magic into real game victory is the true question.
This upcoming season, just to see how everything comes together. And just like I say, man, I'm hoping for the best.
Aliyah, what's it like to go into a second year with Caitlin and kind of knowing each other's game, whereas last year you had to kind of learn on the fly?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be better for both of us.
But to be honest, Fever supporters can now sense a change in the air. Real, genuine hope for the future after years of waiting and rebuilding.